Hello and welcome back. I've got Volron in the Z23 with Udachi, Katamuna, Mogami, Champagne, Vladivostok, and Northco with his buddy Priestess, or Priotess, and the Champagne. Now, if you weren't lucky enough to pick up Champagne from the Salvage for Victory, don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll get another chance to get her. She is technically a rare ship due to the fact that she doesn't come around that often, but she's not as valuable as other rare ships, for sure. No doubt about that. I mean, Cheshire and her fall into the same category, but you're not missing much if you don't get her. I'll be honest. I bought her. I'm still trying to figure her out. I think she has some merits to her. I had maybe one good match, and then a bunch of, well, honestly, mediocre matches. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I really want to see what a Cherry Blossom game does on her, though. I want to see what the guns do on Cherry Blossom. But Volron, though, is going to have a fun time in the Z23.
This is Space Commander. Support ship approaching the second.
I mean, he's gonna have a real fun time. That's just a given. Loads the AP. He's trying to get the Citadel, though. A little bit more of less of an angle on it, and he should be able to get started. Oh, someone just goes right through the bow. I knew that was a Northco that shot. Or it could have been the Katamuna. Could have been either one of them. That was a pretty good shot. Oh, he's just aiming slow to a little low. There he goes. No Citadel, though. But the AP on the Z is actually very good. I wouldn't even bother dropping my torps. It'll be dead. Oh, like, Vlad just deletes that. Like, it's gonna be dead. I mean, I would just use your guns. There he goes. He's going back to the guns. Keep firing, assholes. He might be able to snag this. Oh! There he goes. Udachi's going up there real gutsy. Mogami is running Survivability Expert on his cruiser, which is the right way to run Mogami. And the reason I can say that is because you want that captain with Survivability Expert to go on to Zao. And Zao needs Survivability Expert to make it really competitive. I would recommend most new players run it. I actually don't run Survivability Expert on my Zao. I really don't. Do I pay for it sometimes? Absolutely. But I've had a lot of experience in my Zao. I've played my Zao a lot. I love my Zao. Zao was just a great ship. It's sad that she doesn't get much clan battles meta though anymore. Which is unfortunate. Nice torps from the Udachi. He should pick up the Fubuki, but I think the Zao. Nope, he's gonna pick it up. It's unfortunate though. He could have got a good amount of damage on it. We'll see if those hit. Oh, Volron, very nice player here. Laying a nice smoke screen for the Zao.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Udachi's gonna have all the fun. Oh, he does get a torp hit. Does that give him a flood? Oh, unfortunately, no flood. That would have been nice if he had a flood. But like I always say, we can't count the damage out until we see what the final score is. Right?
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Champagne picks up the Congo. Udachi gets creamed. He probably got a little too aggressive and got detected. So that's unfortunate for him. I personally would have won on one set because you don't know how much damage is going to go into that Ayobo by the time those torps get there. But that's just me. He is going to get the kill though.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
And he's in a beautiful spot. He still has 2 smokes and all 3 hydros. I do love that he is using the rock to his advantage to shield him from the cruisers. I do love that though. That's a good way to avoid the enemy's attention. But I would expect nothing less from Volron. A little bit closer, and they'll be in his hydro range. A little bit closer, and he will get gun detected for sure. I think Z has like a 3.1, I think. 3 point. It's a pretty decent gun smoke penalty. Yeah, I think it is 3.1 on the gun detector. Picks up the Shira. He should pick up the York on this, or at least severely damage it. Oh, that is one of the downsides of the fleet, is that her torps are pretty slow. The torps only do, well, they do 66 knots, and those are the upgraded torps. But that still is pretty slow, especially for a Z.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
That would probably be the Z's torpedoes. Then remember, there still is a Kagero out there somewhere. There's a Kagero. Champagne just deletes the York.
This is Base Commander. Successfully. Support ship returns to
And it looks like he's going Ibuki and Gneisenau hunting. I know he's not thinking about going for the Versace. That's suicide. I mean, if he could pull it off, it'd be some great XP, though.
reporting. Enemy cruisers.
As you guys have seen on the channel, I've done it, but it's hard. I haven't done it in a couple months. I've only done it in the Lo Yang and the Akatsuki. I haven't done that tactic in a couple months. smokes up. He is, close. And they should be within his hydro range by now. Okay, a little bit closer. He's trying to get within that hydro range. That way Gneiser now stays detected. Buki will probably keep shooting. Pops his hydro, Gneiser now is going to stay detected. And that is his last smoke charge. A lot of people underestimate Z23 AP. The AP is actually really decent. And that's speaking from someone that ground the thing in randoms back in the day. I actually ground mine in randoms, so I can speak from a lot of experience on how to play the Z23. But I did enjoy the Z23 a lot when I played it in randoms. I really did. I thought it was a great shit. I loved pushing DDs and there's DDs that smoked up and then hydroing them with that 5K rate hydro and just blapping them out of existence. And he's gonna blap himself again now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And that really helps the damage right there, folks. And that isn't an easy target to kill, for sure. And I cannot actually maneuver sometimes. It's not an easy target to get. And he does pick up the Ibuki. I don't know what he's gonna do next, though. His torps will be loaded. He can go after the Musashi and farm the Musashi. Although it would be nice if he had that speed boost right now. Now Z23 versus Z23. It's going to be a pretty even fight. Except that it gets a health buff. One thing that's interesting about the Z's path that I've noticed is how it'll go towards the southern battery if there's enemy ships there, but it just keeps going straight if there's only ships in front of it. It's an interesting way. So it's probably more recommended to put it. Now he is within torp range, but remember it's not coming towards him. Technically, that Musashi is technically moving away from him. He could drop the torps now, but the Musashi would keep moving away, so his torps would potentially run out. And you just see the dispersion coming off the front two guns is a little bad. I'd launch my torps now, honestly. I mean, he's got enough range to do it. I mean, you're already on kind of a suicide run, and you won damage, so you might as well go for it. Go for broke, right? I don't know why he's not launching his torps. I think, is he still moving towards it? He is bum rushing this Musashi. Oh! 18-inch shells going into him. He really wants to get all that damage on him. He wants to make sure those torps hit. Although we are seeing the effect of Musashi secondaries on him, though. 155s and a bunch. He's outrunning the guns, though. 7, he picks up Ray. Oh, that's unfortunate that it got it flat and it didn't kill him though. Don't think he'll get the kill. If the last one of those armor-piercing shells hit. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Come on, come on. Oh, oh, that's messed up. 12 HP, folks. That's messed up.
endet in 5
Picking the
Minuten.
kill up on like 12 HP. That's a little messed up. That's a little messed up. Okay, so he made 7,000 free XP. Probably running red booster. Probably running a blue booster or a red booster on the credits. So around 800, almost 900,000. 315k or 318k. C-Star and Ray. Top of the team was 1611. Mogami second, and Priestess and the Champagne third. 74,000 to the Gneiss now. Actually, 46,000 roughly to the Ibuki with solid armor piercing shells. Only 80,000 to the Missouri though. It's unfortunate that a DCP'd that flood. It's like he got it at just the right time where DCP went off cooldown, where it repaired the incapacitation and the flooding. So that's unfortunate. That it was just that he would have had it if that flood would have stuck too. And that would have been higher, more damage considering the flood. But that is unfortunate. So, final score for credits, over 600,000. He was running a blue booster. And he was running a red booster. And he was running a blue booster on his Commander XP, so 27,000. But a very good game from Volron. A very good game.